Alright guys, we're back, and this time we're back with Dyohe. Now Dyohe is a rather strange character in the sense that he's not completely a werewolf, nor is he human. He's more of a mixture between wolf and machine. That's why the nickname of the character is Machine Wolf. Now originally he was meant to have his own separate short story called Machine Wolf, but circumstances arose and I couldn't get to it in time. I will probably get to it eventually, but I can't guarantee if I'm going to anytime soon. But okay, Dyohe is a Weirink operative, but he's more along the lines of a Weirink mercenary, in a sense of Weirink does not know that he actually originated from Eiru. Well, actually, he originated from Ireland to Eiru when he got infected with lycanthropy. However, when a mortal, a human, is bitten by a lycanthrope with the purpose of transforming them, they become a lesser variation of a lycanthrope, such as a werewolf. Now, when in Eiru, he could not maintain his human form. The wolf kind of kept coming out, even during daylight, which is more of a lycanthrope trait than it is a werewolf one. So, to help him better control this, he was given nanobots. Now, if you don't know what nanobots are, they're microscopic machines that are injected into the bloodstream that help, in this term, they help boost his metabolism, his healing factor, his overall defense and strength. They are also programmed to maintain his human form until he willingly transforms into the werewolf. However, during lunar cycles, they are programmed to allow it to happen. So, 3 to 5 days a month, they just let him turn under these certain hours. From I think it's 8 p.m. up till 6 a.m., he is a full-blown werewolf without. He just is. However, most werewolves are mindless beasts. They just transform and attack. Nanomachines allow him to maintain the majority of his intellect. So he is the closest thing to a lycanthrope there could be without actually being one. Now, as you can see here, he has 2 shotguns, a twin barrel and a single barrel. So his hunting rifle is essentially an elephant rifle, that's how it looks now. He's using the more advanced heavy armor. I mentioned this in an earlier video. He's using the heavy armor because his mercenary missions are usually very just get in and get out. He doesn't do stealth missions. Wet op works, not his thing. He tends to be a search and rescue kind of guy, and since he uses shotguns, quite clearly, sound is not really something he cares about. Making noise is just his thing, that's what he does. His sunglasses are a little touched through the character who this is based upon, which is Dylan Roach. Dylan in summer, or winter, or autumn, or spring, if he could have his way, he would wear nothing but sunglasses. So that's the kind of guy he is, so that's it there. One of the feature characteristics of Dylan and Dyohe is the beard. I've only seen Dylan twice with the beard off, and the second he shaves it, he instantly regrets it. So that's also a trait of Dyohe here. He will not shave the beard unless you kill him and then do it for him. He won't do that. Now, Dyohe's backstory is, I'm not going to say it's established. It's established in my head, but not in the book's lore just yet. What it actually currently is he and Prince Mihal, know each other, but it doesn't quite give you how. It doesn't specify how or when or why. It does specify enough that something happened in the past at some point in time where Mihal owed Dyohe a favor for something. That's why the event in Paramore Unbound was allowed to happen. Now, a lot of you have speculated that maybe Mihal tricked Dyohe because of what happens in later chapters of the book, and others of you speculate that it's not quite what it appears to be at that time. So I'm not going to, no spoilers here, but I like to think, being myself, that both theories are correct until proven incorrect. Now, it is proven to be right or wrong, depending upon how far you read into the prologue, or epilogue I should say, of the book. Once you've read the entire book, epilogue and all, you will understand if you're right or wrong in your theory. But Dyohe has an epic story, an epic backstory that will be carried on into Harbinger Unleashed. It's also going to be explained a little bit more as to how he and Prince Mihal know each other, and if that acquaintance is just that, if it's an acquaintanceship, if it's a friendship, if it's a brotherly bond, if it's a frenemy thing, it's all explained. Dyohe, however, willingly chose to go and join or approach Werink to gain a mercenary mission to enter Eiru. Now, why this was because, well, the money was really good. The money was exceptionally good, and he knew when he reached Eiru that it was going to be very easy for him to achieve his mission. Given the fact he's not human, as a werewolf, even in human form, he maintains a semblance of the animalistic scent. So his heightened hearing, smell, strength, all that are above human form, but nowhere near lycanthrope. So he could hunt down his mark and do whatever he had to do quite easily for an exorbitant amount of money. Given the events of the first book, Dyohe doesn't really rely upon Werink to get him in or out. He just does what he does and finds his own way out. That's just kind of who he is. So with that in mind, let's get to his stats. Now, he stands in at 6'3", 275 pounds, without the armour. He is exceptionally thick-skinned in a sense of the nanomachines offer him greater defense than you would think. He's pretty quick and very loud, hence the shotguns. So boisterous, loud, in your face, shotguns, explosions. This guy is not built for subtlety. He's built for disorganized chaos. That's his trait, that's what he builds up to. And a lot of you guys who have read Paramore are starting to love him. So with that in mind, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed Dyohe. And for more characters, stay tuned. I'm Mark Spurnock, the author of the Eiru Saga series. I'll see you guys next time.